Look who I got here. I stole Gabe Higgins, okay, one of my favorite people in Tampa and one of my favorite Bitcoin people in the whole world. Good to have you here, man. Seriously, I really value you.
Always an honor. Pleasure's mine, Gary.
Thank you, man. Gabe and his wife run a company called BlockSpaces. There you go. I need it. Yeah, I'd take one of those. I need a meeting, man. I wear them. I wear the T-shirts.
I see you wear
He calls me up 3 years ago or something. I like that T-shirt you're wearing, man. Oh yeah, it's a BlockSpaces. I like y'all's logo actually. How are things going for you guys? Want to give any updates that we?
Yeah. We just announced our fundraising round in Vegas and the launch of our new Bitcoin product.
You want to talk about it?
Sure.
I hadn't planned on doing that. We were just going to chat about the whole scene, but give me the skinny.
Yeah.
Who are the investors?
So Axiom Bitcoin Ventures led. They're excellent group of guys.
U.S. venture.
Yeah, they started in Europe, but now they have a U.S. leg.
Right.
To their venture arm. They just raised a new fund. So yeah, they're very excited about what we're doing, and what we've built, which is a Bitcoin risk collateral management system that is built on Bitcoin itself.
Bitcoin risk collateral system that's built on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So I got the collateral right. I think I understand the collateral part. When you say built on Bitcoin.
Yeah. So Bitcoin is a network, right? We talk about the asset a lot.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about the actual network, and that's where all the programmability that you can put in Bitcoin comes from, right? So what we did is enhance some of that programmability on Bitcoin's layer 2 to be able to get all kinds of like smart contract functionality. So we can do things like collateral risk management, but natively on top of Bitcoin rails. So instead of how traditional assets or traditional institutions take collateral and then they do risk management strategies between them and their banking partners and third-party escrow agents and centralized clearing parties, we wrap that all up and just utilize Bitcoin's programmability to do all of that risk management for them when they use Bitcoin as the collateral asset itself.
Got it. So your client would be who?
Would be like,
what's a good example of a?
Yeah, banks, hedge funds, any kind of financial institution really. The idea is instead of these institutions typically use treasuries for their collateral. So we see the bond market kind of collapsing. Treasuries are in trouble with the debt. So our idea is, hey, use Bitcoin instead.
Better collateral,
and it's transparent in the way we built and designed the system on top of Bitcoin. So they would always know what their collateral or the risk position, what the risk profile is. And they can always, Bitcoin's highly liquid as well. So they can always get out of their position if they need to.
Yeah, just make sure the audience heard, because I thought I heard you say illiquid, but you said liquid, very, very liquid. Yeah. I think it's the most liquid asset or asset class in the world.
Yeah.
Unless we have this type of proximity and we're using U.S. dollars.
Right.
Or euros, but once proximity gets a couple of blocks, that's a problem for dollars, gold, or silver.
Exactly, and large quantities.
Yeah, and large quantities, which is where you saw me using Bitcoin as I've been probably irritated 10% of the Bitcoin people, because I'm like, hey, don't buy potato chips with Bitcoin unless the merchant gives you a monster discount.
Yeah.
Like I always say that.
Yeah.
The guy's got to give you a monster discount. I don't really care if he's keeping it on his balance sheet. Most of them will not, no matter what they tell you.
Yeah.
I don't need to feed in Visa and MasterCard. Just use fiat. Okay. I don't get it. I do not use Picassos to buy gasoline for my car.
Right.
Right. You agree with that? I mean, is that?
I think
at least the concept. I can use stablecoin, man.
100%.
I can use stablecoin for potato chips. Okay. Yeah. Use a stable bullshit coin.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's all the point I'm trying to make.
Bitcoin is the most valuable asset that you could possibly own.
Like,
so the idea is to accumulate as much of it as you can.
Yeah. When I was kind of hurting Grant into this space, he'll find it offensive that I said hurting, but he understands that most targets need to be hurted.
Yeah.
One of those hurting tactics was, bro, once you do this, once you put Bitcoin on your real estate portfolio, you're going to find that this collateral, and then I realized, oh, he does not understand what I'm saying. I said, you're going to be able to borrow money cheaper than anybody on the planet. I know that with great certainty. Like I would bet, hey, you can take my heart from me. Can't tell you exactly when. I actually think it's starting right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you could see that comment. He didn't give it anybody.
Yeah.
Now, months later, he's like, hey, I think the banks are going to chase me to lend me money.
Yeah.
This is happening, dude.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
This is happening so fast. I don't even know if the audience really understands. Like, you have to actually slow down and walk through. Yeah. I can buy a $500 million piece of real estate on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Sunday night at 11:59 before it goes to Monday, and the banks know, this piece of real estate just went into breach.
Yeah.
Because of a piece of paper and some covenants and interest rate movements or their arm or whatever, right? Blows out. Grant could be there just waiting. Give me a call, man. I can transact on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Bank holidays, Easters. May sound dumb, but the guy with the stupidest accent and the power to transact is the power player.
Yeah.
He's going to always be able to buy things cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see that, like when I met you 5 years ago, could not imagine we would be here.
I couldn't either.
Not even close.
And I'm all in, right? I'm super bullish, but we're like I was saying on the panel, what everybody misses is the opportunity Bitcoin is tackling is so massive. It's the biggest kind of market you can possibly tackle. It's everything, the value of everything. And it will be the base layer for value on how we transact in the future. So what is that worth? It's infinite. So everything is going to be divided by infinite divided by 21 million Bitcoin. So do the math. That's how much Bitcoin's worth.
We're at $106,000 today. $2 trillion market cap. When I met you, it was a $200 billion market cap. So it's 10x. Do you have any fear that this thing is like getting too big and the growth can't continue?
No. I think everybody's underestimating the growth significantly.
Well, they have so far.
Yeah, everybody has so far.
Everyone.
Every
human being.
Every wildest prediction we've seen in the bear markets has been blown out. So,
every one of them. Okay. Roger Ver, Simon Dixon.
Yep.
Adam Beck. Okay, all the beginners. I mean, I know most of these people now, and I mean, dude, it's so fascinating. And we've had some of these conversations privately off of a camera, like, hey. Share the 5 biggest fucking mistakes you made.
Yeah.
And like when you sit down with these guys, you realize, oh my God, dude, most people are still making these mistakes.
Yeah.
Literally, they're because they're like, well, yeah, but it's $100,000 now. It's different. Like somebody just left and said, hey, start businesses here. I can buy Bitcoin. You and I both know, buying Bitcoin and building a business, they are like, if I'd have known what I know today 5 years ago, there's a couple of investments I may have not made. Okay.
That's true.
Now, based on that information, because I know I'm susceptible of making errors. I call it people like Jeff Booth. Hey man, I got this problem. I was just thinking, or I'll call you. Hey, what are you thinking? Every time I do that, the guy on the other end of the phone says, just do what you're doing. Don't complicate it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they've all made these mistakes.
We all have.
Yeah.
We all complicate it. I think it's just something in our nature that we have to like play with fire, right? That's what this is. And anytime you let go of Bitcoin, when you have it, the world's most precious asset, and then you're dabbling in other things and you're gonna lose money. And it takes that kind of pain to realize what you actually do have or had. And yeah, a lot of people experience it or have to experience it that way.
Let's talk about the altcoin market, because I know you've seen a bunch of your buddies and friends play in that world, and some of them have made a lot of money. Some of them have made a lot of money and didn't keep it. Some of them they're in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at like BitBoy, I look at some of these guys and like heart goes out to the kid, but 10 years from now, these people are going to like drive themselves off of a cliff because they had everything sitting. You disrespected the industry, man. You lose your career, okay? Yeah. Like, what do you see with the alt market? Because I think people are getting ready to get absolutely slaughtered in a way they've never been slaughtered in the alt market. I'm not trying to be negative on them. I want everyone to get rich. I love having rich friends. But this alt market's not like 4 years ago.
No.
I have so many options in paper related to Bitcoin. I don't need to buy XRP.
Right.
I do not. Okay, maybe one time that was a cool idea, but I'm like, I think I can buy MetaPlanet if I want that kind of juice, or Nakamoto, or MicroStrategy Super Duper Hedge.
Yeah, whatever their latest product is.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, 100%. Like that's the new kind of altcoin market now.
It's Bitcoin premium. And then where do you go? If you want to be secondary, top class, 5-star, it's all these corporates.
Yeah. Yeah,
and 300
those are way better bets than some random crypto project, right?
Way better.
I mean, like I know the background to XRP, so I've always stayed away from that because I know it's just a house of cards waiting to collapse. I'm surprised they haven't collapsed or gone to jail yet, honestly.
Well, I think there's enough news out there.
Yeah,
but
it's always been fake.
Ripple still has an ability. I'll just say this, okay? Because I'm pretty good at asking questions. Ripple still has the ability to deploy an XRP strategic reserve strategy, since they own so much of it. Just suck it all up, do what Sailor's doing, and let's see how the market treats you.
Yeah.
I think you would absolutely get crushed.
Yeah.
And if they don't put XRP on their balance sheet, knowing where they are, it really begs a lot of questions, right? It makes no sense, actually. If it is as good as Bitcoin, dude, gobble up all that shit, stick it on your reserve, and let's see what happens.
I think that's what their whole
saying.
Business model is dumping on the market. So they'll prop it up with a new narrative. They'll probably find a pubco that is willing to do a XRP treasury strategy. And so it pumps their price up, and then they dump on the market. That's the only business model they have. So it's all they ever had. There's nothing there as far as anything.
I'm not sure a public company can actually do that, Gabe. They're not big enough. $60 billion market.
No, yeah.
Right? They're not big enough for anybody. The risk management as CFO of Fortune 300 is going to be like, hey, that's not in our covenants.
Well, some of these like zombie companies, right?
Yeah, zombie. Got it. Who just take a flyer.
They'll just take a flyer.
Well,
pennies on a dollar.
the Vex group, Matthew, who's running that, they're going to go buy the guys that are doing the strike.
Yeah.
Strike, right? They're doing the Bitcoin strategy. They're going to go buy zombie companies and convert them. See, I like that strategy. You cannot have the host company doing it. Like that old company, like all those class actions, they've all got solved. Everything's done. I met with her last night, and I'm like, let me talk to you about Bitcoin now. Stick it on your strategy. They make a shitload of money. She's like, I want to handle their chargebacks. I'm like, nah, you don't really understand. And she's handling most of the crypto world's chargebacks, and they are severe.
Really? Wow.
Oh, bro, I guarantee that 2 exchanges in America will be her top 10 clients.
Okay.
So the guys come in through Visa, MasterCard.
Yeah.
They do the thing on Coinbase. I think Coinbase is their client. If they're not, they probably will be. And then they file a chargeback, right?
Free crypto.
Free crypto. Not for very long.
Not for very long.
But that's the kind of behavior. That's the arbitrage going on between the old world and the new world.
Yeah.
These arbitrages are massive. right? I think that's what the grants of the world are going to go, oh, wow, I can borrow against Bitcoin in a way I was never able to do.
Yeah. And I think once this happens, we're going to start to see it happen more.
Agreed.
But now, then all the capital markets are going to flock to those that do hold Bitcoin, because that's going to be seen as the most pristine collateral asset, so the most safest thing to borrow against versus everything else in the market, and that will command a premium. Right now, everything's over collateralized in Bitcoin, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Way over.
Yeah.
Way over.
I think we'll start to see that collapse.
I mean, the good news about that is the guys like me that are borrowing against their Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So for the audience, I have Bitcoin sitting in an exchange, and I call them up and go, hey, I want to borrow enough to buy 10 more Bitcoin. And then I just ran the numbers actually. Last night, I ran the numbers at 8% cost of money. If Bitcoin hits 152, buying Bitcoin at 103 with a cost of money of 8% is a 42% net return.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great return.
That's okay.
Okay, at 152. I mean, maybe it's only 137, but
Sure.
1 year I can see Bitcoin at 152.
Yeah, 1 year, but
137.
how about 5 years, 10 years?
Yeah, well, but the interest that keeps building, right? The interest keeps building. So you got to be
not at the rate
No.
of Bitcoin's accumulation, right? So either way, you're going to be good.
Yeah. But those tools were never available.
Right.
Why anyone would sell Bitcoin today
Right.
when you can do that? And they're, I don't want to lose my Bitcoin. Well, you just sold it.
Yeah.
You lost it, man. I'd rather borrow against somebody like Coinbase, somebody big, maybe it's Canton or whoever. I'm not talking about lending. I'm not talking about staking, by the way.
Right.
So to me, that I'd borrow 6%, 7% money.
Yeah.
So that's a very different market, and people, that money is going to know how to pull those levers.
Exactly.
Right. In fact, they're going to have more levers than pure Bitcoin.
Yeah.
This is the other thing people forget, is that there's an advantage for me to keep my legacy banking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get margin called.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even when they do margin call me. I had lunch with them 3 days ago. Gary, I'll buy you a note 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm traveling. Let me get the letter to you to send a risk management. Sure, they're not going to kill me tomorrow morning. Crypto, they kill me.
Yeah.
Boom, you're out. Bye. I'm anonymous to them. They're just liquidating the market. I have no plans on not living in both worlds. Why? Because I can arbitrage Bitcoin again.
100%.
Why wouldn't I want to stay in the club?
That's what Sailor's doing, right?
Okay.
He's leveraging his
Got the casino
his
dealing.
ability to raise dollars and buy the most pristine collateral.
Totally.
Yeah.
They're giving it to him.
They're giving it to him.
They're giving it to him.
But he has the conviction, and he understands what he's doing, the risk he's taking. Because there is some risk, but it's like, what's the risk of? Well, he did the assessment of what the risk is, just staying in the traditional.
He was going to die.
Yeah, his business was going to die, so he had to do something. And what people don't realize is that we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same situation Sailor's business was, whether it's our own business or personal finances. We're all in that same boat. We're all in that same position. It's just whether or not you realize it, and then whether or not you have the have the gumption to jump out of the boat. There's a lifeboat called Bitcoin that you can get in.
See, I don't, once you've studied it and you have the thesis, I don't understand why you can't, something's wrong with your thesis.
Yeah.
Like if you guys didn't see me going, oh, again, you should be calling me up going, but what don't you understand?
Yeah, what are you missing?
What is it? Like Jeff Booth should call me and go, well, what didn't we teach you? Because this is not one of those theses you see every century or so.
No, yeah.
Okay, like it stands out. Like, so when people fight it, the other thing you talked about is the type of people. If you just observe the type of people coming in, they all have the similar characteristics.
Yeah.
They're aware that doing this is becoming more and more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always used to laugh at Enron. I'm like, bro, when is the month you're going to stop being able to make that climb?
Yeah.
Because that's what infinite growth looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, and by the way, it literally looks like this, where in order to get 10% more, look at what's happening from my fulcrum here. Like it's too much, man. I'm falling. Okay.
Yeah.
No one can handle this.
Yeah.
And my brother.
Especially when debt is on this side.
Oh, bro, totally. Totally. It's actually right here.
Yeah.
The debt's right here,
yeah.
right? And so you look at that and you're like, you must just not have an action, because action is conviction.
Yeah.
And everything else, once you have the thesis, if you go into this think, doubt just, you have to take some action.
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying, buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. Once you see it and you go, oh wow, or 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000, whatever gets your attention.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody do that and go, oh shit, dude.
Yeah. Because once you see it, right, it's like...
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You're like, oh shit, there's a lot of stuff I really don't know. In fact, I'm playing in a game at a casino, and I didn't even know this was a casino.
Yeah, you were the pawn the whole time.
I'm the chip, man. I'm just being moved around the table, right?
Once you understand that, it's literally the game changer.
Do you see better people coming in the industry or not so better?
Ooh, it depends on what you mean by better.
I'm asking you.
There's all kinds of people, and I mean, like, the mantra is Bitcoin is for everyone, right? It is money. Everyone needs money, needs to use money, so it's for everyone. So you see all kinds, and I think.
But I'm asking again because you had an answer. Because I'm asking you, I would never ask J.P. Morgan this question. I'm asking you because you've been around so long. Were you seeing a higher quality of person or a less quality of person?
I think we're seeing both.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see both. You're gonna see people that see Bitcoin as just the money-making opportunity that they can leverage against other people and take advantage of. Probably like J.P. Morgan.
Well, I mean, I think some people would identify me that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Whether that's true or not.
Right.
Because see, that thesis would be, well, I actually think you know me well enough to know the difference. But let's assume that people do like, oh, wow, yeah, Gary's just in it for number go up. By the way, I think it is the most important feature and metric of Bitcoin, number go up. It's like a thermostat.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I mean, it's the only way that we
can
measure the
If it was going down,
effect
no one would
here.
be interested in this shit. At $5, okay, nobody like me is coming.
Yeah.
Now, once I learn how cool this product is, I'm probably not going to stay here if I'm a bad person. Mm-hmm. I actually believe this, okay? This is like kind of good money thing. Yeah. I'm probably going to disrespect this. I'm probably going to go spend this Bitcoin on a hooker. Let me see if any of these ring true of any of your friends' experience.
Okay.
Buy money buy a house to make everybody look at me. Mm-hmm. Buy a car so everybody can look at me. I can get my dopamine hit. Buy anything, okay? Move my Bitcoin allocation of 1,000 Bitcoin at $30 to Mookie Pookie Moonpig at 0. And now you own 37 million shares of nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. Lose the fucking coins because it's only priced at $30.
Yeah.
You mispriced it and disrespected it.
Yeah.
I think the people that are coming here are going to be some of the best people for Bitcoin that it's ever seen.
That could be true, and I mean there's a lot of learnings from the past too that other people can, take advantage of all the mistakes that everybody else has made for the past 15 years, right?
Yeah, we don't need to repeat those, right? Like it's
and
I know a lot of your friends from the old world, and I think some people are like, man, Gary's going to get crushed here because I look like a suit, I look like a corporate guy, but some of the people I've met, man. Like I'm not one of these, hey, I need to meet this guy and get his autograph. I would love to meet Ricardo Salinas. Why? Because if you actually watch Ricardo Salinas talk about Bitcoin, I could start crying actually. You see how he gets extremely joyful. He becomes an 8 or 10-year-old, like he's got his first Playboy magazine, or his first baseball bat, or his first Mac, right? And he's so excited about having an allocation of 50 or 60%. And this was his little liquidity pool. This is 2 or 3 years ago. When I saw his excitement, I'm like, fuck, look at what's done to this man. This is a multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
He's 68, some odd year, and he's digging his deal in Bitcoin. And these characters, right? I'm like, that cat's, Michael Saylor is a good man. Like, I've spent a lot of time with these people. His whole team are good people.
Yeah.
Have not met a bad human being around him. I meet you and like I've met so many cool people. Not perfect people,
no,
but so many really cool, open people.
Yeah.
Who, as guided or misguided as one may be, like the intention is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the intention is really good.
Yeah. I think like the philosophical thesis that Bitcoin imposes on you, because it makes you question so many things about the old world.
Yeah.
Right? That you are taught or prescribed or just were purposely omitted, right, from your knowledge base. So, oh, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Just, ignore that. Doesn't matter that
Small
inflation
anomaly.
is, things like inflation, of course. But like the people that understand this already understand such a host of other things, like to come to the realization that Bitcoin is this anomaly that doesn't fit into any other paradigm. It is its own paradigm.
Yeah, agreed.
And so you have to come to understand that on so many different levels that I think you end up finding those people that are yearning and hungry to learn what is wrong with this world, and how can we fix it. And I think that's led a lot of us to Bitcoin, because it is a solution, and Bitcoin fixes so many things.
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, look, the system is really, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Clearly, everybody recognizes
yeah.
that.
And you've never had a northern light. See, I call it the North Star. In my years on this planet, I've never had a metric that didn't change.
Yeah.
CPI has been changed 10 times.
Yeah.
GDP, I'm not even sure what GDP is even anymore. Whatever, I don't even know what inflation means. Like, these definitions have been so bastardized over the years.
100%.
They've been
purpose,
intervened
right?
with.
It's done on purpose.
Yeah. And to we've just never had that. So until you have a North Star, everything looks like a North Star.
Yeah.
Every glittery object, man, it's bright.
Yeah.
This thing, now it's holding a very firm, everyone can see this light. 300, the reason I asked you about the people coming into Bitcoin, are they better or worse? 300, I don't know if you know this, but 300 of the top 500 companies, called the Fortune 500, are actively investigating Bitcoin on its reserve.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the top 7 are not included. Mm-hmm. I'm quite certain they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think, man? I mean, it's not 30, it's 300.
Yeah.
60% of the entire Fortune 500, which, by the way, the Mag 7 make up about 80% of all the profitability in those 500 companies.
Yeah.
So a bunch of broken companies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we'll start to see how those companies that are looking into Bitcoin and certainly adopting it as a strategy or as a reserve in their treasury, they'll start to climb that list.
Yep.
And they'll start to climb it very quickly. I mean, look at Strategy, right? They came up from nowhere, and now they're in the top 500 and climbing. So once you see that happening over and over again, you see that trend, then that will get the attention of the Mag 7, and then it's over, right? That's when they start piling in, and it'll just create this feedback.
No, I hope
loop.
not, man. You guys just
Well, it will take a while.
stay as well. Oh, for the 7?
Yeah,
maybe.
Because they won't have the conviction for.
I got to tell you, Gabe, I think any of our timing, I think NVIDIA is in a peculiar position. and his mindset, he also sells to this market. So for him to sell mining equipment and capacity to miners who then use his equipment that he gave them money for to make Bitcoin, and he buys the Bitcoin. Pretty sure that is a flywheel.
Loop, yeah.
Fucking flywheel of flywheels, man. Don't have to own the farmland.
Yeah.
Okay, and you get to take. I think they're the only ones that make sense for Apple and the Googles. They're so big, man. I don't know that it even helps them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it helps Bitcoin, but we don't need them.
No.
But you can find, if what Strike's doing, they start buying a bunch of companies, putting Bitcoin on the balance sheet, you'll see 30 companies do that.
Yeah.
I think this is getting ready to happen fast.
Oh, it is happening. It's happening fast.
Like Kathy Woods did not expect what's happening right now.
No.
At 12 Bitcoin I gave away, bruh, seriously, okay? I have never given money away I hate it. I'm not giving any, stop calling me. I'm not giving you guys any money, okay? I don't like the way you guys operate, any of you. All of you, no money. That was a good investment by me, though.
Yeah.
It was, man.
Yeah. Well, it turned the corner for this.
People thought it was like stupid. I mean, I had people call me, that was $40 million. Why would you do $40 million? It was not $40 million. That's the future value of it.
Yeah.
I could go buy it. That's my job now. I have to replace it, which, by the way, I've done. I've replaced it. Slightly higher price. I think it helped the industry. It didn't hurt it.
Yeah.
We'll have more of that. Makes Bitcoin stronger, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we need lobbyists, right?
100%.
We need the Dennis Porters or whoever lobbyists you like, the Perry Ann Winkle, dude, whoever's doing it.
Yeah.
We need somebody fighting the communists. I mean, let's call them what they are, the communists.
We all should be.
Yeah.
We all should be in that fight, right? And whether or not you are literally talking to representatives or you're supporting an organization that does, either way, we have to interface with these folks.
Yeah.
Like it or
well,
not.
that's why you and I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
But we come here, we spend a day Saturday supporting the community. I mean, it's
absolutely. Yeah. It's important.
How would you like to, what's the last message you'd like to leave on this beautiful June day in 2025?
Oh, well, everyone should first visit Tampa Bay. It's gorgeous here, and we have a strong Bitcoin
You did
community.
say Tampa Bay, St. Pete, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's
Tampa
right.
Bay includes St. Pete.
This is the problem with three mayors. Three mayors in a triangle. We need to move to one mayor, and we get a lot more done.
Okay. And then buy Bitcoin. Buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, and hold on to it for as long as you can.
I like that. That's coming from a guy that's been around since the beginning. So, like, anybody that's ever gone before me, man, I ask them, hey, where are the holes in the ground? Where are the tribes that I need to stay away from? What's around that corner? Like, you ask people that have been before you, hey, where am I going to get fucked up? And like, he's my friend. I'm going to call, hey, what mistakes have you made? Okay, he might not say it on camera, but he'll tell me a couple of them that keeps me away from getting my hands burned on the greatest opportunity I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Just one last thing. You mentioned the word network. Bitcoin's priced at 107 right now. You and I would never have met each other. I call it network. I'm really talking about the community part of this now. Okay, the community, the network effect, community. I would have never met you and Rosa had it not been for Bitcoin. Not a chance. And you've seen me through my whole little thing. And now I have tons of friends that I did not know and I would not have met from Bitcoin. What part of the 107 price is embedded in Bitcoin that tells me what that community part is worth?
Ooh. Why? I think, like Bitcoin itself, is very undervalued, right? We should have
zero. You hadn't even thought about it.
Why is that?
Well, no, you're like, you thought that was an interesting question, I think. You're like, oh wow, what value is in the community? Like, what do you value Bitcoin? Like, I wouldn't have met you.
Yeah. It's
so there has to be something.
Yeah.
Penny? I don't think there's one penny of value in there. Dude, I have met some unbelievable people. I think people like you go, how'd this guy come in here so fast and meet so many people? Because I knew what I was doing. I knew, I have to go meet all these people now. I told you.
You did.
I'll know
You
everybody,
did.
dude.
I'll know everybody.
I'll know
I remember
everybody in
you
3
saying
years.
that.
Because I was looking at work, I will know everybody. And because that is really important to me, because you can do psychology, you can do a survey on these people and go, oh shit, dude, this is the monster of all opportunities.
Yeah. But
So-
you had to be in a place where you were ready to do that. Like
Oh, I had a
you got
big
to
problem.
that point. Yeah.
I had a monster problem this out.
Yeah.
That's
so
what.
you had
Bitcoin-
to, you became a sponge and you were out there just absorbing
Oh,
as much
dude.
as you could.
Once I saw, this is I'm calling this the Bitcoin vaccine. Okay?
Yeah.
This is the vaccine you want to keep snapping, fucking just keep jamming in your damn arm, dude. Come over to my house. Walgreens called me the other day. It's time for your immunization. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need any immunization. Cold calling me, dude.
Wow.
Okay, we know this shit's bad. They're cold calling my ass
Yeah.
from Walgreens. Can't even get a prescription out on time, but they have time to cold call me on a vaccine. I had to take my Bitcoin shot.
There you go.
So,
Daily.
Love you,
Recurring
bro.
buys.
yeah, reoccurring buys. Gabe Higgins, awesome BlockSpaces. You got to follow him, follow his company. He's an OG in the space, made more mistakes than you will ever need to make. So if you need to reach out to him, hit him up on Twitter or LinkedIn or something and say, hey, what's the biggest mistake I'm getting ready to make? You guys be strong, buy some Bitcoin just like he said. Gabe, thank you very much, buddy.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah. Thank you, man.